Good morning everyone, we are in the car on the way to the beach to go for a walk. I've got my smoothie, we've got both kids in the back. I haven't left the house in like over a week, so I'm also talking really quickly because I want to try and get this out before Tallow demands hot potato.
Hot potato music.
Hot potato music, not an actual hot potato.
What?
What is it?
I saw a truck.
Yeah, big ball.
A big
Big
one.
bomb truck.
Yeah.
Wow.
No book working.
He's working. Yeah. He's working hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot potato.
Okay, let's put hot potato on.
Alright. So, oh, very dark. Okay. So in this video, we're just going to take you guys along for the day. I'm going to show you probably a little bit of a day in our life, and we're going to have a chat with you later on about our children, because that's all our lives have revolved around right now, our children. So we're going to have a chat to you about what we plan to do with our kids moving forward as they grow older.
Coming, darling. It's coming, darling.
As they grow older. Okay, you guys have seen the title of this video, so you know what it's about. I'm gonna play hot potato, we'll see you at the beach. Hey! Seems like we always forget something. Or we like don't plan accordingly. We should have brought the pram, so we could have put one baby in the pram and one baby on our hip or on our back. Look at that towel. Can you see the water? So I actually haven't worn towel for ages like this, and I was saying to Zach, it's like going back to our backpacking days when we'd carry like 15 kilos on our back in our backpacks traveling around. So this time I've got something a little bit more precious in my pack. Do you need some help?
Oh, balancing.
You talk to him. Are you patting him to sleep? Hey. Okay, so we've just gotten back from the beach. It was a bit of a disaster, to be honest. For our walk. Wasn't that much of a walk, but hey bub. Zach went to the shops while the boys were sleeping and got some vegan sausages to make, like, we got some like healthy or organic, probably not healthy, tomato sauce, and we're gonna have it with some fried onions, bread, avocado and cos lettuce, which we're pretty keen about. Are we gonna go pick some books to take it out on the rug in the sun? You tired boy? You're sick? Where are you sick? In your belly? Is your hurt? Does it really? In here? Does it hurt because you need food? Yeah, are you hungry? Okay. Why don't we get some stories to take on the rug?
Okay.
Alright, come on then. This looks so legit. I'm so excited. Oh, that one hasn't, he's not quite finished making them, but keen. So keen.
I try it.
Yeah, your salad sandwich. Yeah.
Do you want me You put your pants on all by yourself.
Did you? You pulled them up? Oh,
That's so amazing.
huh.
Did you see my itchy? Oh, let's.
Those two are so sweet. They're in the garden most days, all day, and Tallow is just like a sponge. He is pretty much like, what are gardeners called? Like a contractor? No, not a contractor. Like he could go to someone's garden and like tell them what to do. Look at Oki. He's just so clever and he just loves being outside. He wants to be outside all day, every single day. And it's so beautiful to see his connection with the earth, with nature, and with gardening. Like, oh my gosh, I feel so blessed that we live here right now in this spot with him, because literally like he does all the gardening for us. He's amazing. And it's so nice to see him just taking the compost to the compost bin and telling us where we should plant the trees. We just got a mango tree. So we're just figuring out where we're gonna plant that, and we have to replant a mandarin tree. So yeah, it's so nice to see him contributing in such a huge way to the land that we live on. And yeah, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about our journey with our children and how we plan to educate them. So I'm gonna sit down in a little bit, but I've just got Oki now, so I'm gonna spend some time with him and I'll check in with you guys later.
Clay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Wow.
Yeah, kill.
Okay, you get them out, and then Papa does boom boom.
Whoa! Ha! Boom, boom, boom. Come on, Mama.
Oh, where are you going?
on, step
Because this
back,
is
Daddy.
dangerous, so you stay over there.
Where Mama is.
No, let that in.
Okay. You opened it. You did.
Good.
And the mango tree. Now we've got to work out where we want the mango tree. Goodness me.
I wanted to quickly touch on something that I was talking about in my previous video, which was time management. So just going off of the last video, we've been finding it really hard to juggle time management with our children, now that we're a family of 4. And something that was really challenging for me was always wanting to know the time, but picking up my phone way too much to access that. And then in doing so, picking up my phone, I would then check Instagram or check my emails or look something up on Google. And it was just this like constant battle that once I had my phone in my hand, it would lead to like all these other little things that I had to do or I thought I had to do in those moments. So something that's really been helping me with my time management is, funnily enough, a watch. So I would like to thank this video's sponsor, which is Nordgreen. who create these beautiful watches. So Nordgreen has been designed by Jacob Wagner, who is one of Scandinavia's most heavily awarded and respected designers. The reason why I love Nordgreen is because with each watch you purchase, you have the unique ability to donate part of that purchase to the cause that means the most to you. Nordgreen works with 3 NGOs, Cool Earth, Pratham, and Water for Good. So when you purchase your watch, part of your sale goes to one of those organizations, which I think is pretty amazing. They also have a variety of buckle colors, sizes, and materials. So for example, they offer a vegan leather. I haven't worn a watch since I was a little girl, and honestly, it feels so nice to be able to look down at my wrist, be able to tell the time, and then get on with my day, other than resorting to my phone or to an electronic source to look at the time, to know where I have to be up to. It's honestly just been such a gift for me to be able to keep my phone away in the drawer whilst I spend quality time with my family. Right now, Nordgreen is offering a 15% discount code off to all of my subscribers. So you can use the code Natalie at checkout, and I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below so that you can go and get your own customizable watch. All right, let's see what the boys are up to. Good work. Take it inside.
Show me. Oh, cool.
Okay.
Okay, come on. Put a bouquet of flowers. Did you check out the carrots?
Darling, though, they're not ready yet. They're little bubba carrots still.
So this lighting might not be the best. The sun's kind of, or the glare is kind of in my face, but it's just gonna have to do. So it is like quite a number of days later now. I completely forgot about the video because life, but I just wanted to quickly come on here and talk to you guys about how we plan to educate our children. As you know, we have a almost 3-year-old and then a 3-month-old baby. And this is something that I spoke on quite a while ago. Like, I think when we first started our YouTube channel, I did a video focusing on the options for us for the education of our children. And I just wanted to touch on it again because people kind of ask me all the time on Instagram this question, and yeah, I just wanted to briefly touch on it because I think especially now with everything that's going on in the world, it's important to voice how we feel about these really important in-depth topics. So without going too far into it, I just wanted to speak to the fact that for us, the option for our child as he gets a little bit older, or the options that we have decided upon, is we plan to unschool our children, and we just believe that our kids are natural learners, and when you facilitate a space for them specific to like contributing into what they naturally gravitate towards, learning, this is how we want to go about supporting our children in their education. And so, like, for example, Tal, like, he is so amazing, and just like, for example, his love for the garden and being in the garden, like, that is something that you do not get at a school education, in a school's education system. His love for gardening and for being out in nature is so insane and so strong. Like, literally, I've never seen something like this before. Actually, I've seen it in a few of our friends' kids as well, but it is so beautiful. And to, yeah, facilitate a space for that is like the most rewarding and expanding thing that we can do for his little mind. And he is just so strong in being in the garden. Like, he knows exactly what you need to do. Like, literally, like, he's like done so much of the gardening on this land here. of course with supervision, but he just like, he knows what to do. Like him and my mum come out into the garden and he tells her what needs to be done. Like she's like, oh, I wonder what we're gonna do today. Tao, what do you think we need to do in the garden? And he'll literally tell her, and then she'll walk with him and go and take him to do the things that they want to do together in the garden. And so just using that as an example, but of course we are going to create more of a curriculum. I don't really like that. I don't like that word, but you know, more of a schedule or of a routine as Tal gets older, because he's our eldest. But you know, like unschooling and homeschooling, such a gift. And when we get to that stage when we want to really dive into a proper routine within homeschooling, because he's still only just about to turn 3 in a few months, so I'm not so worried for the next couple of years. But when he does get to that age, we're so excited to dive into a community, like being more around community with children his age, and having like homeschooling groups or days where we all hang out together and focus on certain topics and stuff like this for our children. I think that's something that's so beautiful. So we really want to create that community, and I feel like as the time has gone on, we are creating that community. Right now we're not super close to the people that we would like to be near, like our closest friends that have children the same age as Tao, who we could potentially, you know, one day have homeschooling groups with or homeschooling days with, but we're working on it, and this is perfect for right now. We have some friends who live just around the corner, and they have a little boy exactly the same age as Tal, and they're also about to have another little baby. So like we could potentially start being more social with them once they're out of the newborn phase, obviously, and just sharing days with them and experiences with them and our 2 boys, because they're literally like on the same level, and they kind of roll off each other, they learn off each other, as all children do. And yeah, so that's basically the number one thing I wanted to talk about, was the unschooling thing, which just feels so right for us. Like if you know us, if you've followed us on this journey on YouTube for a while, you know what we're all about, and I'm sure you look at us and you're like, of course you're going to homeschool your children or unschool your children. And then I also wanted to talk about the fact that where we are right now, how loud are the birds, by the way? I love this time in the afternoon, but I hope you can hear me over the wildlife. So in the area that we are right now, which is in the Sunshine Coast in Australia, there is also, I think there's 2 forest schools which cater to children, I think from the age of 3 to like 6 or 7 or something, and they're such beautiful schools. Basically there are teachers, I suppose that's what you call them, who work with the children, and they basically just like take your children from 9 till 2 or whatever time you want to send them off, but I think that's the hours of the days from 9 till 2, and they take them out into the bush, into the forest, on little hikes and stuff like that, and just like hang out with them in nature. And it's very much like child-led nature learning, which is so beautiful. I need to look into that stuff more. I know a few people in the area who have like 5 or 6 year olds who send their children to those groups, and obviously that is something that Talo would thrive in. However, at this stage, I don't know how I would feel about leaving him personally, just like leaving him with someone who's not family for that amount of time, or really any amount of time. I think if that was something that we wanted to do and Tal wanted to go for a few hours, or we decided that that was something we were going to do once a week or something within the forest schools, then like me or Zach would go and spend a couple of hours, or you know, the day with them. So I'm really excited to look into the forest schooling. But yeah, Tal is learning and growing and expanding more and more every day, as all children are. I feel deeply honoured to walk this life with my children and be the one to guide them. So I hope that I do a good job at guiding them in this life. I feel like I have so far, and I know that as our journey unfolds with our children, that we will, both me and Zach will continue to try our best, and yeah, just cater to their needs, I suppose, and create that undying connection within learning as well. So that's kind of where we stand with that right now. I would love to know if you have any children, or even if you're planning to have children, what you feel would be the greatest thing for your children in their education. You can leave me a comment down below and we can have a little chat about it. I think that's about it. My camera's actually about to turn off, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. But I'm sending you guys so much love. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up because it really helps to support our channel. I'm really excited for the next video that I'm gonna do, so make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss that. And yeah, we'll be seeing you in the next video. Okay, Tal's just woken up from his nap, so I better go. Love you guys.